Hey, Zetsu here with a bit of gameplay from my faith. This is my condition build, and I'm using a shortbow and pistol dagger. Just sped up the beginning, sped up anything that's a bit uninteresting. Right at the beginning of the fight, I use venomous auras, and I've applied group venoms to everyone, so somewhat of a supportive build. I failed to realise that this guy's actually the Mesmer clone and attacked him instead of the main one. Bit of a fail, but we got him. Okay, so first thing, I try to get myself in there, but I can't tell exactly how many there are at the moment, so I get the short bow out and see what I can do. I notice the Guardian is causing a lot of havoc, and I see this engineer on low health, so I decide to go after him instead. I use some invisibility and the pistol sneak attack to get some bleeds on him. He uses that self-res elixir and gets himself straight back up, so I don't want him to get away, so I just go after him instead. Even though the Guardian's attacking me, I figure I can't let this guy escape because I'll never see the end of it. Alright, so I burst this guy down using the pistols. I did something a bit noob here, and I went for the stomp and accidentally auto-attacked and cancelled the stealth, but I get him this time. Hooray for me! I see some allies near me, so I use my venomous auras again and give him the venom, which is awesome because without that the venoms are a bit of a shit trait to take. They were trebbing us pretty bad, so I decided to take down the treb guy. He's got a worm up, so I go short bow, and once he starts taking damage I switch to the pistols and just keep the bleeds up on him. He's outnumbered, so thief. Again, here we go with a rifle engineer. I managed to dodge the net shot straight away, so I didn't get immobilized, but I just got hit by the overcharge shot. Shouldn't be too hard, I just want to avoid all the mines. Obviously, as a thief, I don't want to be taking too many conditions or anything. I use the carrion set, by the way, so I'm not really after crit chance. I just use poison on weapon swap and a lot of venoms for my damage, and just a bit of... I just like the fact that the poison ruins their heal, to be honest. I realised the mage was gonna, no matter what I did, was just gonna use the mist form anyway, so I didn't bother going invisible and using up my initiative. Right, I realised they've taken the clock tower, so I thought I'd go for that. There's a couple of people in there and some Mesmer clones, so I figure cluster bomb. Gotta love the cluster bomb. It's really great, and I see a lot of thieves not really using it properly. If you you can combo it quite nicely by, if you allow it to get almost to the floor and then explode it. It's really cool. I mean, it takes a little bit of timing to get used to, and you can also get some auto attacks in there as well. They're trying to treb us right now, but they're quite easy to dodge if you see it happening, and there's no one attacking us, so it's not really an issue. I just got a bit annoyed with him. Figure I'd go see what's going on here. Oh, traps. So I just... yeah, it's just one guy, so I just go after him. He's a necro and fears me. You may notice already that I use the Sigil of Accuracy. It's just for... I feel like that extra 12% crit chance is great, and the fact you only just really need to kill 5 people, and generally I'm quite survivable. Whether that's because I'm a good player or I'm just a total chicken, I couldn't say, but yeah, it's getting a bit hectic now, so I want to take this guy out first because my team is sort of on his ass as well. There's a couple of them there, and I'm just trying to stay out of damage. I noticed there's some Mesmer clones about, and I think there's still 3 of them about, but my team have come to help, so it's fine. Use the cluster bomb to apply some bleeds and help get them down. Destroy the trebuchet, which they've been sort of using quite a lot and being a bit annoying with it. Yeah, we get the Mesmer here. My whole team's come here, probably a bit overkill, and I noticed that actually we've lost a lot of the points. You can't see that, I'm sorry. I played this game in a bit of a strange resolution. It's 1600 by 1050, and I wanted to record it directly to 720, and it cut off the edges. Okay, so basically a completely underguarded point. Bit boring watching me take it, but I have to do it, so Yeah, what I don't like is when thieves don't actually play the game. They seem to just go like hunting kills instead of, you know, taking the objectives. Okay, so this is a one-on-one via Mesmer, and I figured the best way to take him down is try to avoid the confusions as much as possible, keep him immobilized, and just try to get rid of all of the clones. And I use my elite as a cure here, and I'm getting a little bit stuck in the corner, so I hide around the corner and use the shortbow again. I think it's the only way to really deal with them, because the clones are just so damaging and they seem to hit you even when you're in stealth, and it's just a bit annoying. So I'm just trying to evade everything, and I'm doing an okay job, but I am taking some bad damage sometimes from the clones. I noticed that he swapped out there, so I just used a retreat. I just saw some support for him coming along. I really didn't want to get involved in a 2-on-1 with a Mesmer, and I think it was a Guardian. So I just retreat and try to kill off some of the clones. I've got an opportunity here to use my pistol sneak shot, but I get hit by the duelist who just appeared, and that annoyed me. But I just go in there still and war again. But yeah, there's still two there, so I'm not up for that. I'm not up for a 2-on-1, not with this build. So, like a coward, I retreat.
An enemy trebuchet was destroyed.
But it's all good because I'm going straight back in there. Yeah, I like to use, as well as the Venomous Aura, I use the trait that makes it so that I gain HP every time I use a Venom. The only thing I'm thinking of changing is I use Roll gains Might, but I'm thinking I might get the, every time I roll, the Caltrops, because in some of these fights I think it would be super useful. This guy's taken a while to get down. Obviously Guardians, they've got a lot of curing, but you know, keep your distance, stay out of the AoEs and the sort of just the circle around him. You just want to stay away and just try to keep him sort of at distance and at your back. And I'm doing okay. I mean, I'm definitely winning. Every now and again I try to get close to obviously use the stealth and use the, but I get some, you know, I get some help here. I mean, I was already winning anyway, but it's always nice to have a bit of assistance, especially when you're taking someone down who's a bit of a tank. Didn't bother going for the stealth stomp because, you know, it's a Guardian, they can just push everyone back anyway as an AoE, so it wouldn't have mattered either way. Yeah, so I think this is almost the end of the match. We come into a bit of a big group here, and I'm not sure how many there are, so first thing I do, swap to the shortbow, chuck those shortbow combos down, put a couple of Venoms up, so hopefully, I mean, if your whole team have got the immobilized Venom, it's great, because, you know, that's a lot of immobilizing. Yeah, I think there's 4 here, so I just retreat to this little bit, bring the shortbow out, and just see what I can do. I don't really want to get up in their faces, because these sort of condition classes I find are quite difficult to deal with on Thief. You don't really have a lot of condition removal, and I see all these bombs around me, these mines, sorry, so I figure I'll just get him down with a cluster bomb, let someone else stomp him. Now this guy's in my face, and I just figure with only 2 of us, I think we're against 4, so let's just retreat, and I'm doing alright. But the game ends, 240 points, so joint first, and I think 10 kills and no deaths, so I was pretty pleased with that. I certainly don't consider myself a pro thief, but I've been having a lot of fun with it recently, and I hope you enjoyed the video.